What if one sentence could lock up your own money for a week? You walk into your bank or you call the number on the back of your card and you say something that sounds innocent to you. Maybe you are scared, maybe you are in a hurry, maybe somebody on the phone told you to act fast, but the moment the bank hears certain words, alarms go off. Your debit card may stop working, your transfer may get blocked, your whole account may go into review. And here's the part that shocks people. In a lot of cases, the person is not doing anything wrong on purpose. They are just being pushed into a scam, or they are repeating a story that a scammer gave them. Today, I want to help you avoid that because once your money is tied up, even for a few days, it can turn a normal week into a nightmare. I started making these videos because my own aunt almost lost money she had worked for her whole life. She was embarrassed, she was confused, and she thought she had to figure it out alone. She did not, and neither do you. If this kind of simple, honest help matters to you, subscribe. I make these videos so you and your family do not get blindsided. Right now, there are probably two kinds of people watching this. The first person has already had a card declined, a transfer blocked, or an account put on hold, and they still do not fully know why. The second person has not had that happen yet, but something feels off. Maybe they got a strange call, a big check, or a message telling them to move money fast. If you are either one of those people, you are in the right place. Here is what most people never learn. The system is designed to do exactly what you tell it to do and exactly what it is trained to stop. Nothing more, nothing less. Nobody at the bank is watching your life every day to make sure you are safe. Nobody is calling to fix a mistake before it hurts you. The good news is, once you understand what triggers these freezes, you can avoid most of them. I'm Mark. I've spent 18 years helping older adults make sense of money problems in plain English. I've seen people lose thousands of dollars simply because nobody explained the danger in time. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what these danger phrases sound like, why banks react so fast, and what you should do instead. I'll keep it simple. I'll give you real steps, real wording, and real places to go if your money is already stuck. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do next. Now, before we go any further, I need to say one very important thing. I'm not telling you to lie to your bank. Never lie to your bank. That will only make things worse. What I am telling you is this. Do not repeat a scammer's story like it is normal. Do not talk in a rushed, confused way that makes it sound like you're being pushed into fraud. Be calm. Be clear. Be honest. That matters. First thing you need to know, never tell your bank you need to move your money to protect it. If you say, someone from fraud called me and told me my money is not safe, so I need to transfer $22,000 to a new account today, you may think you are being smart. But to the bank, that sentence sounds like a fire alarm. Because in 2026, one of the biggest scams hitting older adults is the fake safety scam. Somebody pretends to be from your bank, the government, tech support, or even a broker. They scare you. Then they tell you to move your own money. Your bank hears that and thinks this person may be getting robbed in real time. Let me give you a simple example. A 74-year-old man gets a call that sounds official. The caller says there is fraud on his checking account. He is told to take out $9,800 and move it right away before the criminals get it. He goes to the bank and says, I need this out today. I was told to protect my money. The teller freezes the withdrawal and sends the account to the fraud team. To him, it feels insulting. To the bank, it feels necessary. And here's the hard part. The scammer often tells you to stay on the phone while you are in the bank. They coach you. They tell you what to say. Sometimes they even tell you not to trust your own family. The moment a bank hears that kind of fear and secrecy, they may slow everything down. That is not punishment. That is protection. So what should you say instead? You should say the truth, but the right truth. Say, I got a call that scared me. I did not move anything yet. I want to confirm whether this is really my bank. That sentence changes everything. Now, the bank sees you as someone asking for help, not someone in the middle of a suspicious transfer. Here's what to do about this right now. If anybody tells you to move money to keep it safe, hang up, wait 5 minutes, and call the number on the back of your card or the number on your bank statement, not the number the caller gave you. Your one action step is simple. Save your bank's real fraud number in your phone today. Second thing, never tell your bank you deposited a check and already promised some of the money to somebody else. This one catches people all the time because the money can show up in your account before the check is truly good. You look at your balance and think, well, it cleared, not always. A fake check can sit there looking real for days, sometimes even longer before the bank figures out there's a problem. If you spend part of it, wire part of it, buy gift cards with it, or send some of it back, you can end up owing the whole amount. Now imagine how this sounds to a bank employee. You walk in and say, "A buyer sent me a cashier's check for $4,873, and I need to send $3,600 back today because they overpaid me." Or maybe you say, "I got hired to work from home, they sent me a check for supplies, and I need the money released now." That is almost word for word how fake check scams work. The bank may put a hold on the deposit, freeze part of your account, or shut down outgoing payments while they investigate. Here's another example. A woman sells furniture online for $700. The buyer sends a check for $2,700 and says, "Oops, my assistant made a mistake. Please send back $2,000 today." She deposits the check. The app shows the money. She thinks it is fine. But the bank sees a new check, a fast deposit, and a quick request to send money out. That is exactly the pattern they are trained to flag. This is why seeing funds in your account is not the same thing as final proof. Banks have to make some funds available fast. That does not mean the check is truly good. And once bad money mixes with your real money, the mess gets bigger fast. Are you still with me? Good. Let's keep going. And if this is helping you feel more prepared, subscribe. I'd rather help you prevent the problem than watch you clean it up later. So what do you do if somebody gives you a check? Simple. Slow down. If it is from someone you do not know well, do not send $1 out from that deposit. Not one. If it is a cashier's check, a money order, a business check, any of it, and there is pressure attached to it, that pressure itself is a warning sign. Here's what to do about this right now. If you have a check in your account that came from a stranger, do not spend against it and do not refund anybody from it. Your one action step is this. Call the bank that issued the check using the number on that bank's official website, not the number printed on the check, and ask them to verify it before you touch the money. Third thing, never tell your bank you are sending money to someone you do not know, especially if the payment has to stay secret, move fast, or go to cash, wire, gift cards, or crypto. This is where a lot of people get angry at their bank. They say, "It's my money. Why are you stopping me?" I understand that feeling. But banks are seeing more cases where older adults are being talked into sending money to fake grandkids, fake police officers, fake investment experts, fake romance partners, and fake tech support people. Some of these scams now end with a courier coming to the house for cash. Real people, real doorbells, real envelopes of money. It is happening. So if you tell a bank employee, "I need to wire $11,500 to someone I met online," or "A man is coming to pick up cash from my house for my investment," or "I need to buy Bitcoin because my account was flagged," that bank employee is not hearing a normal customer request. They are hearing danger. A transfer block or account review may happen right there. Let me give you the strongest example so far. A widow in her late 70s starts talking to someone online. He is kind, he is patient, then he tells her he can help her make money fast. She sends $2,000. The website shows profit. Then she sends $8,000. Then she is told her account is flagged and she must send $15,000 in cash through a courier to unlock her gains. She goes to her bank and says she needs the money today for a private matter. The teller asks questions. She gets upset. The bank slows the withdrawal. That freeze may be the only thing standing between her and losing everything. I know this might feel like a lot, but trust me, once you see the whole picture, it gets easier. Keep watching. Here is the rule I want you to remember. If anyone tells you to keep a payment secret from your bank, your spouse, your daughter, your son, or your pastor, stop right there. Honest money does not need secrecy. Real banks do not ask you to move money to protect it. Real government offices do not ask for gift cards. Real safety does not come wrapped in panic. There is one more piece here, and it matters. Never share a verification code with anyone who calls you, not even if they say they are from your bank's fraud team. That code is not for them. It is for you. The moment you give it away, you can hand a scammer the keys to your account. You're doing great. Most people click away by now. You're still here. That means you care about getting this right. Here's what to do about this right now. If anyone is pressuring you to send money by wire, crypto, gift card, or cash pickup, call your bank yourself and say, "I think someone is trying to scam me. Please stop any outgoing transfers and review my recent activity." That is your one action step. Use those exact plain words. Now, last thing, and this may be the most useful part of the whole video. If your account is already frozen, do not panic and do not start guessing. You need a clean plan. A freeze can happen for different reasons. It might be suspected fraud. It might be a bad check. It might be a mistake. It might even be the bank correcting an error on a deposit. Sometimes only part of the money is held. Sometimes online access is limited while they verify identity. If you get emotional and start calling 5 different departments without a plan, you can lose time and make yourself more frustrated. Start with one question. Why exactly is my account restricted? Not, what is going on? Be specific. Ask, is this a fraud review, a deposit hold, an unauthorized transaction claim, or something else? Then ask, what documents do you need from me today? Then ask, when will the review be completed? Write down the date, the time, the name of the person, and the case number. Here's a real lifestyle example. Let's say your checking account has $6,240 in it. Your debit card stops working on Monday. Rent is due Thursday. You call and learn the bank flagged a $2,100 mobile deposit and a same-day transfer request. If you simply shout, "Unlock my money," you may get nowhere. But if you say, "I understand there is a review. I need to know what amount is restricted, what documents you need, and when I can expect a decision," you sound organized. That gets better results. If the problem is an unauthorized electronic transfer or debit card transaction, tell the bank you want an error claim opened and ask whether they need written confirmation. In many cases, the bank generally has 10 business days to investigate. If they need more time, they often must give temporary credit while they keep looking, though there are exceptions. Full resolution can take longer in some cases. The point is, do not just wait in silence. Ask what stage the case is in. If you reported the problem by phone, ask, do you need me to send anything in writing within 10 business days? That one question matters more than most people realize. If they say yes, do it the same day. Use the bank's secure message center if they offer it, or go to the branch and get a stamped copy for your records. And if you feel the bank is ignoring you, you still have a path. You can file a complaint at consumerfinance.gov/complaint. If your bank is a national bank, you can also go to helpwithmybank.gov and follow the complaint steps there. Keep your complaint short and clean. Dates, dollar amounts, what happened, who you spoke with, and what you want fixed. Not 10 pages. One clear story. Here's what to do about this right now. If your account is frozen today, sit down before bedtime and make a one-page timeline with dates, amounts, screenshots, texts, deposit slips, and the names of everyone you spoke to. That one page will help you more than anger ever will. Okay, you've made it this far. Most people don't. Let me give you 2 more things that work alongside everything I just explained. The first bonus thing is this: keep a backup lane for your money. I am not talking about anything fancy. I mean one simple second account at a different bank or credit union for basic bill money. If your main checking account gets locked for even 3 days, your electric bill, medicine order, and grocery plan can fall apart fast. But if you keep even $1,000 to $2,000 in a backup account for emergencies, a freeze becomes a headache instead of a disaster. Think about it like this. If your Social Security deposit goes into Bank A, you might keep your regular life there. But at Bank B, you keep 1 month of your must-pay bills. Maybe $1,850 covers rent, power, phone, and food. That way, one fraud review does not freeze your whole life. Your action step here is simple. This week, open a small backup checking or savings account at an FDIC-insured bank or NCUA-insured credit union and slowly build 1 month of essential bills there. The second bonus thing is a warning, and I wish more people knew it. Do not ignore your statement just because your account looks fine. A lot of people only check the balance. They do not check the lines underneath it. That is where trouble hides. A $47 debit here, a $129 subscription there, a $600 transfer you forgot to question. If you miss an unauthorized transaction for too long, your rights can get weaker. Time matters. Waiting can cost you real money. I remember when I first learned how often small bad charges grow into big losses. It changed how I looked at every bank statement after that. Stay with me because this part saves people. If you are tired, make it easy. Once a month, sit down with a pen, your reading glasses, and a cup of coffee. Circle anything you do not fully recognize. If something is wrong, call that same day. Not next week, not after the holidays. That day. Your action step for this bonus point is to review your last 60 days of bank activity before the weekend is over. If one thing looks off, report it immediately. So let me make this simple. What I just showed you is this. Banks freeze accounts when they hear or see patterns that look like scams, fake checks, stolen money, or pressure payments. The reason it matters is obvious. Even when the freeze is meant to protect you, it can still block your bills, stress your family, and trap your cash for days. The action you need to take is simple. Slow down, call your bank yourself, speak clearly, and document everything. That's it. One step, do it today. And if you want the shortest version of this whole video, here it is. Never say you are moving money to protect it. Never rush money out from a fresh check. Never send money to strangers in secret. And if your account is already frozen, get organized fast. One thing before you leave this page, think of one person in your life who needs to hear this. Maybe it's your brother, maybe it's your neighbor, maybe it's someone from church who keeps saying, I almost got fooled by one of those calls. Send them this video. One share could save them from a very expensive mistake. That's all I'm asking. Next time, I'm going to show you the bank statement warning signs that often appear 30 days before a big fraud loss. Most people do not notice them until the money is already gone. I'll see you then.